Hello, today we have Sam here, the senior for Sleepy Eye Indians baseball this year, and we'll be asking him a couple questions on the upcoming season for the Indians. So Sam, how does this upcoming season look for Indians baseball?
Well, we're still pretty young, but the young players on our team are getting a little experience. They have 2 years under their belt as varsity. They started as eighth graders, just like this. Look at Billy. But he's been playing varsity baseball for 2 years now, so hopefully he can grow some balls and start stepping it up, you know?
Yeah. How many returning players will you have back for varsity? About?
Every single one of them except two. Well, three, but Ethan doesn't really count. so we lost Matt and John and Ethan, but Matt, I really looking at it, we really only lost John because Matt really struggled his senior year, and Ethan wasn't very good.
What do you need to fill in? What positions and what stuff do you need to fill in? I'm not sure.
I think we need a second baseman and a catcher, but Mr. Bruggeman here is going to be our catcher this year, I'm pretty sure.
Who are your seniors this year?
Sam and Mark and Brandon. I think that's it. So Sam, myself, Mark, and Brandon.
When do you guys start practice?
We start practice March 17th, I'm pretty sure. It's a Monday.
What are your strengths and weaknesses looking out to be this year?
Well, our strengths are that we are a very good-looking team. We're very sexy-looking gentlemen. And our weaknesses is that we get too involved in looking at each other's bodies that sometimes we don't play to our best potential.
How did looking back in last year, give me sort of like what happened, look back on last year.
What happened was, it was snowy all year, and we didn't get to start playing until like the middle of April, and then we had all double headers, and then the conference decided that they're only going to count the first game. Well, what ended up happening was we would lose every first game to every doubleheader, but then we would win every second game. So in the conference seedings, we didn't seat very well. We played bold, and what ended up happening is they won the state tournament. So, or did they get second?
No, they won.
They won the whole enchilada. So,
and they only graduated one senior this year.
And they what?
They only graduated one kid
From last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all back this year. So we're gonna beat them.
Who will be your pitchers this year?
I think it will be Austin, Dylan, probably Alex a little bit. I will pitch a little bit. Mark, the big lefty on the hill, he'll pitch a little bit.
Does Brandon have a chance at pitching?
I've talked to him a little bit, and what he says is he doesn't want to pitch because he doesn't want to throw his arm out for his scholarship down at Briar Cliff. But I think that he should pitch because he can probably throw the ball pretty good.
Who are some key returners from last year?
Matt will be a big returner. I'll have to come up. Alex, Austin, Dylan, Brandon, they'll all be real key parts, key terms in our formula if you would have a math term here. But what really comes down to is us playing as a whole. I'm not going to tell anybody who our star player is. I'm not going to say this is who's going to win most of our games. It's a team sport. We need to play together to win together.
Do you think our team will be over 500 this year?
Oh, most definitely I think our team will be over 500. I think that if we're a seed lower than 3 in conference seedings, I will be very upset with the team, and I will make them shave their butt cheeks.
That's it today, folks. We got Sam here from Sleepy Eye Baseball.
Hey, Jagger.